Hello everyone, this is Taria, Goddess of Earth, you guys. It is the day of the Three of Swords. Alright, so we're going to be taking a look at the meaning behind this energy right here. And it's a heavy, heavy energy. Usually when it comes up, it means something serious. Now, sometimes it can represent divine timing, you guys, okay? So remember that. All right, Three of Swords. Okay. The Three Swords stab through the heart. What can this mean other than pain, harm, sorrow? But we also know the image of Eros and the arrows that he shoots into our heart. Generally, we have a positive attitude to the God of love and his habits. Apparently, being love-struck does us good. And it says underneath this energy right here, you guys, the interface. The heart meets up with the weapons of the intellect. Very interesting, huh? All right. Spiritual experience. Understanding what keeps the world together on the deepest levels. As the card for the day, shine a light onto your recollections and expectations. Participation brings reward. As a prognosis tendency, don't let your heart become murderer's pit. Wounds heal when they are treated properly. For love and relationships, give love a chance, including your love of truth and honesty. For success and happiness, caring instead of careworn. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think I've heard those takes on the Three of Swords before. So, pretty interesting right there. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the Tarot Bible. All right. All right, you guys. Keywords, key phrases. Wounding, disbelief, rejection. Key phrases. Okay. Getting to the heart of the matter. Triumph over logic over emotion. Torn between two lovers. Feeling hurt inside. Discovering a painful truth. Feeling let down. Feeling others are out to hurt you. Being cheated on, fear of losing your partner, jealous imagings, wanting to hurt someone emotionally, okay? All right, the Three of Swords has a variety of meanings, and like any double-edged sword, you must try to apply the interpretation to your current situation with complete emotional honesty. The positive side of this card is that with a clear head, an open mind, and acceptance of your feelings, you can get to the heart of any situation and sort it out. But it does require complete self-awareness. Commonly, this card tends to be biased toward its more negative interpretations. When we feel let down in love, betrayed, and emotionally hurt, our world suddenly seems unjust and we are heartbroken or fearful of losing someone. All these experiences have something in common, and that is that we suffer alone, thinking that we are the only one to feel these feelings, and we believe no one has ever felt what we feel. Good old logic and reason seem to be the last things that would save us. But if you examine your issues with care, talk to others, and realize that your pain is someone else's pain, it can lead to a better understanding of yourself and others. Often these feelings are based on reality, but sometimes they are based on irrational fear. This is where jealousy often rears its head. Jealousy stemming from a deep-seated fear of rejection. We often assume that if someone isn't possessive or jealous of us, then maybe that person doesn't really love us at all. When you draw the Three of Swords, in whatever position, take a reality check. Are you jealous of your partner for no reason? Are they jealous of you? What is your deepest fear when you draw this card? Could it be the fear of rejection and loneliness? All right, you guys. Tarot for beginners. Okay. All right. The number 3 meaning in the tarot. Synthesis, creativity, dynamic, and balance. The astrology is Saturn and Libra. Key words: sadness, heartbreak, catharsis, or catharsis. The 3 of Swords is a card of sadness and hurt. Perhaps you suffered a heartbreak. Your wound has been caused by issues related to the Suit of Swords, communication, ideologies, intellectual paradigms, competitiveness, or aggression. You may have been attacked or have recently confronted painful truths. The pouring rain in this card shows that you are at least able to express this pain. Expression of the pain brings relief, catharsis, and the connection with loved ones that grief can offer. The 3 of Swords encourages you not to bottle up your emotions, but to express them in order to let them go. This card assures you that releasing your emotions will give you the strength and clarity necessary to rise above this situation, or your situation. Okay, now it says, the symbolism of the gray sky is upsets. The rain symbolism meaning is catharsis, relief, purification. All right. Favorite. Oh goodness, I miss you guys. We're going to be going live here soon, okay? I just got to get, okay, let's see here. Got to get everything caught up and straightened up. All right, so keywords: suffering, heartache, regret, grieving, sorrow, loss. Okay. Just looking at this heart with 3 swords piercing, it is painful. One of the saddest cards in the tarot. It symbolizes deep emotional pain, heartbreak, and a real or perceived tragedy. You may not manage to avoid the suffering indicated by the 3 of Swords. However, the card advises separating true grief from self-pity. The 3 signifies separation, severing a connection to something or someone you love. You feel isolated and cut off from something you found meaningful. A way of life, your home and family, philosophy, pursuit, or job. Something in your life has died, usually because it has lost its meaning or run its course, and you need to let go of it. Then it has a little paragraph here from Laura Esquivel, and I guess this is out of the book Like Water for Chocolate, I think. Okay, or a saying. It says, the soul is a diamond in the rough, which must abide the blows inflicted by suffering in order to shine in all its brilliance. That's beautiful, you guys. I like that. All right. In a reading about money, 3 represents losses due to relying on your rational mind or your emotions alone. You need to use both to avoid problems. Sometimes it suggests someone you trusted has withdrawn support, or you're grieving the loss of better times. If the reading is about your work, this card can mean losing a job you loved, or you feel isolated and unhappy in your job. Maybe you regret an unwise business decision, or you're thwarted, unable to do the work you enjoy. Try to see this as a sign. It's time for a change. In a reading about love, the 3 can represent a split with a partner, or at least a sense of separation and despair. If the relationship is worth salvaging, heal the gap with compassion and understanding. In some cases, this card says it's time to move on. All right. So let's take a look here. So we're going to go ahead and go with the Ace of Swords right here, you guys. Do a recap real quick. a new beginning of clarity, okay? A successful new beginning that comes from your creativity. This is you doing what's right and what's just for you, for number one. Standing in your truth. Being honest with yourself and everyone around you. So, you know, when this comes up, this can represent cutting ties, cords. You know, you have the clarity that you need to move on and to move forward. Two of Swords. This can be you being at a crossroads, okay? Needing to take the blindfold off, okay, and make a decision. Because most likely you already know what the decision is, but a lot of times it involves other people, which means that your decision could cause conflict and you're really not wanting to deal with it. But it's going to be important for you to stand your ground. Go ahead and make the decision and move forward. Now, the Two of Swords can also represent denial. It can represent being stuck at a standstill, not knowing which path to go down. You know, it's kind of it's a two that is out of balance, okay, and it needs to be put back into balance, is what, you know, how I look at this Two of Swords energy. So all you got to do is make a decision. And I know that's easier said than done, especially when decisions involve other people, family. But if you're making a decision that is going to benefit you and your family, and it's got to be made, then you'll become unstuck once you just make it, okay? A lot of people, they'll wait until the last minute to tell somebody something or let people know what's going on, and they've been stuck all this time when they could have just done it to begin with and made a lot of progress towards whatever the goal was that decision was about, right? So we have the Three of Swords. Loss, disappointment, heartbreak, divine timing, okay? It depends on the energies that are around it, you guys. It really does. Getting to the heart of the matter, all right? This can represent a three-party situation as well. So many, you know, any situation that you can think of that involves disappointment, loss, heartbreak, that's what this Three of Swords is about. So you've got to pay attention to the energies that are around it, all right? All right, I love you guys. I love each and every one of you with all of my heart. Please watch your daily oracle timeless readings, you guys. I'm going to start doing that every single day. So let me know how y'all like that as well. And I figure, you know, doing that, it's going to help you guys connect with oracles. Because oracles, even though it says a certain thing, most of them have pictures. And, you know, and what it does say, you still got to say, you know, or at least give consideration to what's coming through from your higher self, from your guides and spirit, okay? All right, you guys. I will see you guys back here tomorrow with the Four of Swords. All right. Bye-bye, everyone.